Boy Shade here. Hey, back to top 10, top 20 best kid TV shows on today's video. So yeah, man, I used to love TV shows growing up. And like TV shows were amazing, like SpongeBob, Phineas and Ferb, Gravity Falls, The Simpsons, Teen Titans, and Teen Titans Go, and We Bare Bears, Clarence. I basically like a lot of TV shows, basically. But yeah, we're gonna check this out. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, notifications from HCam, TikTok, Discord, Twitter. I'll put this down on the video. And let's get to the video, guys.
Who says adults can't watch cartoons? Welcome
They
to
can.
Watch Mojo,
Adults
and today
can watch
we're counting
cartoons.
down our picks for the top 20 kid shows that adults enjoy. For this list, we'll be looking at various animated shows that are primarily aimed at children, but which adults can genuinely enjoy as well, and maybe even appreciate
Yes.
more in some cases.
Love
While we'll only be looking at
all these old
animated
TV
programs,
shows.
we won't be including shows like The Simpsons or Family Guy, as those are exclusively
But The Simpsons was a
for
good
older
show.
audiences.
Like, I actually
Great.
love The
This is gonna be
Simpsons.
worse than the time I lived with Marley Matlin. Oh, come on, Marley.
Wow,
You can't
it's
hear them.
disgusting.
You gotta feel those things slapping out of there.
Alright,
Number
let's
20,
get to it.
The Tom and Jerry franchise. William Hanna and Joseph Barbera are two of the biggest names in animation history, creating
Man,
the
Tom and
timeless
Jerry
Tom
has
and Jerry
been on air
franchise
for
in
so long.
1940.
It has been in the 1990s.
The characters originally appeared in hundreds of theatrical shorts distributed by MGM throughout the 40s and 50s. In that time, the shorts won an astounding 7 Academy Awards, proving that adults appreciated the artistry that went into the production. The franchise also
okay.
spawned numerous animated programs, including the original The Tom and Jerry Show, the Daytime Emmy-nominated Tom and Jerry Kids Show, and the modern Flash-animated The Tom and Jerry Show.
Oh yeah, I did watch that one. Right there.
It's clear that adults are passing on their love of the franchise to their children, resulting in decades worth of great content.
Alright.
Number 19, Teen Titans.
Teen
The
Titans.
Teen Titans are a superhero team introduced in The Brave and the Bold number 54 back in 1964. Nearly 40 years later,
Yes, they
Cartoon
had
Network began airing
comic
their seminal
books.
series that has since become known as one of the greatest animated programs of all time.
And he had a TV show in 2003.
All right.
The
But this is
series
the old one.
continuously received critical acclaim throughout its 5-season run, with many critics and fans favorably noting its surprisingly mature themes and rich character work.
The new one
Teen Titans
came out in
writer Jay
2013.
Torres admits that the show began as a children's program, but started to develop deeper and darker themes when the producers took note of its all-encompassing popularity. It's a great example of showrunners catering to a wide demographic.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Titans? A month? A year? A
Slade,
millennium? Far too long for my tastes, anyway.
Robin's
Number
enemy.
18, The Amazing World of Gumball. Do children enjoy surreal comedy? Well, if
Yep,
The Amazing World of
I
Gumball,
enjoy The
6
Amazing World of
seasons and
Gumball.
240
Don't get me wrong.
episodes are anything
Good
to
show.
go by, the answer is a resounding
Really good
yes.
show.
Hi, honey. I got something to ask you. Please don't look at me like that.
Created by Ben
It's a
Buckhead for
pumpkin.
Cartoon Network, this show centers around Blue Cat Gumball and his adoptive brother Goldfish Darwin. Children can enjoy the eccentric humor, relatable characters, and brilliant animation, while adults may appreciate its artistic qualities. The show often cycles through animation styles, encompassing traditional hand-drawn animation, stop-motion claymation, CGI, and Flash.
Whatever you do, do it fast. He forced me to have a body. My heart is in my mouth. Although,
Man,
judging by the
the
taste,
heck happened to
maybe
him?
my lower intestine.
The show also utilizes a very satirical sense of humor, ensuring that adults laugh just as often as children. It is truly a good time for all. Number 17, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Hanna-Barbera struck again with Scooby-Doo.
Man, Scooby-Doo
The
has
first
been out
incarnation,
since
officially
the
titled
1990s
Scooby-Doo, Where
too.
Are You?, aired on CBS throughout 1969 and 1970. Despite initially only airing for 1 year, the show helped launch a bona fide media franchise that is still going strong to this day. Mystery Incorporated is the 11th incarnation of the show, and it helped reinvent the Scooby Wheel. It introduced long-running story arcs, incorporated personal drama between the characters, and satirized various tropes of the franchise, primarily the outlandish villain plans. It also drew on a wide range of horror inspirations, including Lovecraft, Twin Peaks, and even the Saw series.
Here is where things get truly diabolical.
This was Scooby-Doo for a new,
There's actually a lot of bad guys in Scooby-Doo.
Number 16,
episodes.
Pokemon. Pokemon is a cultural institution. One only needs to look at the Pokemon Go
Oh
craze
yeah,
of 2016
Pokemon used to be a
realize
game
that.
app.
It ropes in children
But I actually
and
don't
makes
watch
them fans for
Pokemon.
life.
I don't watch it.
But it's hard to pinpoint just what it is about Pokemon that makes it so universally beloved.
It's not gonna end like this, Mewtwo. We won't let it. You're mine.
Of course, there's the seemingly unbound animation of the world building and monster creation, but there's also something to be said about the character interactions and mature themes. Who amongst us didn't cry when Charmander was abandoned on the rock?
Oh no! The flame on its tail is almost out!
Let's get it to the Pokemon Center.
I'll make sure its tail flame stays lit!
And who amongst us didn't learn about maturity, empty nest syndrome, and the values of letting go from Bye Bye Butterfree? On the surface, Pokemon is a kid's show about battling monsters, but it is so much more
Yes,
than that.
it's a kid's show.
Number 15, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Few franchises can balance demographics as well as Star Wars. Even from its inception in 1977,
they
Star
had
Wars
TV
has been
shows.
delighting children and adults in equal measure, and that continued in 2008 with The Clone Wars.
The future younglings. The future of the Jedi Order.
While the show aired on
Man,
Cartoon
actually,
Network and was
I
thus
actually don't watch
primarily
that
aimed
show.
at children, it gained a massive following from longtime fans of the series. Its strong writing, eye-popping visuals, and glorious world building all helped ensure that the Clone Wars proudly secured its place in the Star Wars canon. In fact, some may even argue that the Clone Wars is the best thing to come out of the franchise in the last 20 years.
More to say, have you? A message for Skywalker, perhaps?
Number 14, Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
yes.
Children have been enjoying
Man,
the
I actually love the
TMNT
show.
franchise for generations. The original series from 1987 is obviously
I didn't
a
watch the
classic,
old version
and
of this.
Rise
I
of the
watched the
Teenage
like the
Mutant
new
Ninja
version.
Turtles certainly deserves a mention, but the 2012 reboot is really where it's at. While Nickelodeon planned to
it was
reboot
really
the
good.
franchise and market it to 6 to 11-year-olds, this iteration also proved wildly popular with old-time fans of the series. It's an incredibly produced program that has won awards for its sound mixing and casting, including the voices of Jason Biggs and Sean Astin. And it's filled with a ton of fun pop culture references that adults can enjoy.
It actually was a pretty good show.
Work. No plan ever survives contact with the enemy. It is how you react to the unexpected that would determine if you and your brothers succeed.
The modern animation and spectacular action sequences also help bring the franchise into the future. Number 13, The Powerpuff Girls.
No.
The Powerpuff Girls is notable for being the final cartoon
Man,
produced
this
by the
show was
legendary
lame. I
Hanna-Barbera
actually don't like
Productions,
this show.
as the company went defunct in 2001 following Hannah's death. But what a way
This
to
show
go
is
out.
actually lame.
Yes, Mayor?
It's lame.
Emergency! Emergency!
What is it?
My seeds were stolen!
The Powerpuff Girls received lots of attention throughout the 2000s, with critics praising the series' adult satire and numerous pop culture references, while also criticizing the overt violence. It won numerous industry awards, including 2 Primetime Emmys for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation. It entertained children and thrilled adults through its impeccable production and clever writing. Everyone knows the names
Lame,
Blossom,
boring.
Bubbles, and Buttercup. Such is the legacy and reach of the Powerpuff Girls.
Did you see that? Whenever their masculinity is threatened, they shrink in size.
Number 12, Hey Arnold. Airing on Nickelodeon
Oh,
and
yeah,
Nicktoons
Hey
TV
Arnold.
from 1996 to 2004, this show followed the football-headed Arnold as he lived his life in an inner-city neighborhood.
It's just a hat. Why don't you go buy another one? You don't understand, Gerald.
He was like a
The hat is special.
football-headed kid.
It's part of me. It's all in your mind, Arnold.
While the city remained nameless to guarantee universality, it bears a strong resemblance to Brooklyn. The grimy setting is certainly unique, as is the series' realistic portrayal of urban life. There are no superheroes or monsters or talking animals, just a regular 4th grader and his motley gang of friends. Children obviously relate to the young characters, but the series' grounded approach, everyday setting, and universal themes certainly resonate with adults as well.
Boy, howdy!
Man, I don't watch Hey Arnold. It's really old.
Number 11, Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was creator Genndy Tartakovsky's second big hit, following Dexter's Laboratory, and it's one of those shows that effortlessly toes the line between children and adult
They had a lot
entertainment.
of TV shows back then that I didn't even know about.
Has it compared to the hand that wields it?
Kids will obviously enjoy the exciting samurai action and story, but adults may appreciate the show's technical and artistic qualities, as well as the storytelling, of course. For example, the show broke artistic ground in numerous ways, like its unique visual style and 10 dialogue-free minutes that opened the first episode. Samurai Jack was showered with praise and industry awards, including 8 Emmys and 6 Annies.
It's no use. No one can fight like this.
A great warrior must be in tune with all of his senses. Only then will you be able to extend your awareness.
It's one of the all-time great animated programs, children's or otherwise. Number 10, the Looney Tunes franchise.
Man,
you
Looney
simply can't
Tunes
go
was an
wrong
old
with
show.
Looney Tunes. Introduced way back in 1930, Looney Tunes brought many timeless characters into the cultural lexicon,
I actually don't watch the Looney
Bugs
Tunes,
Bunny,
the old
Daffy
version
Duck,
of it.
Elmer Fudd,
Like,
and
oh my
Tweety and
gosh.
Sylvester.
Man, Looney
It's
Tunes
one
was
of those
going
rare
on for
programs
years.
in which every character is a fan favorite thanks to a wonderful cohesion of writing, animation, direction, and vocal performance. The franchise has launched numerous timeless television programs, including The Bugs Bunny Show, The Roadrunner Show, and Tiny Toon Adventures. It's the
I
type
actually
of
do
wholesome,
watch the
encompassing
new
entertainment that
Looney Tunes
transcends
show.
demographics and
That's
generations.
just like the old one.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Number 9, Phineas and Ferb. Creators Dan
Yes, Phineas
Povenmire
and Ferb was
Jeff
a
Marsh
good
had been
show.
pitching the idea for Phineas and Ferb for nearly 20 years before it was picked up by Disney in the late 2000s.
Come on, Ferb. If we let a little heat stop us from having the best day ever, then the morning DJs win.
And what a catch it was. This is a surreal comedy that explores 2 intersecting stories, the one of Phineas, Ferb, and their overbearing sister Candace, and the B plot involving Perry the Platypus.
Man, Perry, he's like undercover.
Its style has been compared to that of the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, while others have compared its self-referential humor and pop culture references to adult shows like Family Guy and The Simpsons. This clever awareness of itself has made it incredibly popular with older demographics. It is a certified classic.
Oh, cool. All my college acceptance letters. I guess we're gonna let fate decide this one.
That's like when they grow up.
Okay. Cubestadt Academy. Which one was that again?
Great physics department. Norway.
Number 8, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Creator
Ew.
Warren Faust really hit on something with this show.
This show is lame.
Shining armor's
This show is actually lame.
them from ever even reaching us.
Oh, I doubt it.
I hate this show.
Isn't that right, dear?
Referred to by fans as the 4th generation of My Little Pony,
Like, I'm actually
Friendship is
gonna say
Magic is notable for
this
its
show
rich
is for girls.
characterizations that challenged stereotypical gender norms, as well as its adventurous scope. And despite being targeted at young girls, the show has reached an older and surprisingly male audience. Bronies have become targets for pundits and the
What?
wider internet at large, and while the culture may come across as an ironic joke, many are deeply sincere in their appreciation of the program. The producers have rewarded this sincerity in many surprising ways, like the inclusion of fan in-jokes and acknowledgement on promotional material.
Man,
There are so many things
I hate
that magic
it.
can't explain, where science and mathematics are the real magic.
Like these? They're pretty.
Ah, yes, my flameless fireworks. I never could quite figure out how to get them to ignite.
Number 7, SpongeBob SquarePants. Speaking
Man,
of the
SpongeBob
internet,
was a good
it's
show.
largely to thank for the propagation of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Lad?
Of course, the show was wildly popular before the wide and global integration of the internet, but there's no denying that the countless memes have contributed to its devoted fan culture. At its surface, or its depth, SpongeBob follows
Yeah,
the
but
life
it
of
was a
its
good
titular
show.
sponge as he navigates life in Bikini Bottom. But the show's surreal style of comedy has made it popular with older audiences, and the timeless characters like Patrick and Squidward have helped see it through decades worth of content.
See anything yet, Patrick?
I need my glasses.
You don't even have any glasses.
Its golden age is over, but SpongeBob may just live on forever. Number 6. Batman the Animated Series. The Batman franchise has enjoyed a lot of success in recent years,
Batman
with
was a
most of
show.
the praise centered around its more mature traits. When it comes to superhero franchises, few
Batman
are as
actually had his
morose
own
as
show.
Batman. And despite its younger demographic, the animated series was nevertheless widely praised for its mature themes and dreary noir-esque tone. The show's style was a major influence on the later Arkham series of video games, and it launched the DC animated universe, which would later include shows like Justice League Unlimited. The animated series strikes the perfect balance between comic book trappings for kids and methodical storytelling for grown-ups.
This is how I'll always
Yeah,
remember you.
grown-ups.
Surrounded by winter.
Grown-ups should like
forever
that
young,
show.
Forever beautiful. Rest well, my love. The monster who took you from me will soon learn that revenge is a dish best served cold.
Number 5. Steven Universe. Creator Rebecca
Oh,
Sugar
yeah,
was just
Steven
26
Universe.
years old when Steven Universe premiered in November 2013. Yet despite
It
her
actually
young
was a good
age,
show.
Sugar gave us one of the greatest animated programs of our time, perhaps even of all time. Following Steven as he protects the world from monsters and bad guys, the show has been widely acclaimed for its imaginative world building, committing to screen one of the best fantasy worlds in recent memory. The show's overall production and its integration of LGBTQ+ themes have also been favorably acknowledged, and the series became the first animated program to win the Outstanding Kids and Family Program GLAAD Media Award.
Dearly beloved.
Wow.
Gems, humans. Lions big and small. Living gourds. Onion. We are gathered here today to celebrate Ruby and Sapphire.
It's clear that Steven Universe is far more than just another children's animated program. Number 4. Regular Show.
Regular
Despite
Show.
its intentionally simple title, Regular Show is anything but regular.
Do you know the bride or the groom?
The one with the cake?
Airing for 8 seasons and 261 episodes, Regular Show follows the zany,
Wow.
surreal misadventures of 2 working-class
Wow,
groundskeepers,
dude.
a blue jay
Oh my
named
God.
Mordecai and a raccoon named Rigby. The show contains elements that will entertain a wide swath of viewers, including adults. These include a unique
That's a
visual
lot of
style,
episodes.
hilarious dialogue, an eccentric sense of humor, and a host of zany characters, all of whom are more bizarre than the last.
Good, cause it's just wing sauce. Muscle Man got me hooked on this stuff before you got him fired.
Yeah, about that.
The humor also tends to veer into the crude and inappropriate, which seems a knowing nod to the show's more mature demographic. Number 3. Adventure Time.
Adventure
The Cartoon Network
Time.
struck gold with Pendleton Ward's Adventure Time. This show follows the magical adventures of Finn and his shape-shifting dog Jake in the fantastical and post-apocalyptic land of Ooh.
Yeah, I have watched this in the past.
Oh, do the thing that I like.
Now do the thing that I like.
Like Steven Universe, Adventure Time has become renowned for its imaginative world building, and it wears its influences, primarily Dungeons and Dragons, on its sleeve. The show explores many mature themes and complex issues, characters are given surprising depth, and it explores intriguing philosophical conundrums.
See, man? The ocean is beautiful. There's no reason to be afraid of things that are beautiful.
It has also
Yeah,
generated
he's right on
academic
that
interest
one.
thanks to its exploration of gender norms, and it enjoys an enormous fandom that regularly cosplays and participates in online communities like Reddit and Tumblr. This isn't just a fun animated show, it's a cultural phenomenon. Number 2. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar.
When it comes to mixing anime with traditional Western animation, there's simply no dethroning Avatar.
Even the separation of the 4 elements is an
I
illusion.
don't watch
If you
Avatar.
open your
I don't.
mind, you will see that all the elements are one. 4 parts of the same whole. Even
I mean, you can watch it on Prime Video.
that has been purified and refined.
Avatar concerns the journey of 12-year-old Aang, the last survivor of the air nomads, and the one responsible for restoring peace and balance to the world as the Avatar. The series has an enormous following of adults, and it's notable for incorporating heavy concepts into the story, including themes of genocide and totalitarianism.
We need to talk to the king about the war. It's important.
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
Kids can certainly enjoy the story and gorgeous visuals, but adults better appreciate its messages. This is evident in the show's seemingly endless list of accolades, which includes 5 Annies and the coveted Peabody Award. Its success gave rise to the extended Avatar franchise, which includes the equally sophisticated The Legend of Korra. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is essentially just Twin Peaks rolled into Stephen King and made into a children's animated program. And yes, it is every bit as amazing as it sounds.
You may be wondering what we're doing.
Man, I love Gravity Falls.
From a creature of unimaginable horror.
Ah! Look out!
Rest assured, there's a perfectly logical explanation.
The show follows siblings Dipper and Mabel as they investigate supernatural goings-on in the town of Gravity Falls, Oregon. They also find time to help their great-uncle Stan run his tourist trap shop. Kids love it, but adults really love it, having grown deeply invested in the show's mythology and numerous mysteries. It's one of the most original and personable animated programs to ever grace our television screens, and it has rightfully cultivated a devoted following, of which adults are most definitely included.
Wait, no wait, we have so much to talk about!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
I think that's it. Okay. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, those were the top 10 best kid shows of all time that adults love. Not just kids watch TV shows. Adults watch them too. Not just kids. Adults watch them too. And yeah, it's fun to go back to watching old TV shows that us kids love to watch as a child. Like, going back to watching old TV shows, it was actually fun to go back to watch Gravity Falls, which is on Disney Plus, and Phineas and Ferb, and all the other shows. It was fun though. It was fun, and The Simpsons. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to me, some Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'll put you on the video, and peace out, guys.